It seems everyone is chasing longevity in today's world. But what if it's something you don't chase? What if it's something you feel instead? Something I've really been intrigued by recently is the word longevity. It's everywhere right now, on podcasts, in articles, you name it. But honestly, I think it's become way overused and maybe even a little misunderstood. In the health space, there's so much being thrown at us. This is good for you, that's bad for you. Eat this, don't eat that. It gets overwhelming really quickly. And you probably think, oh great, this is just another guy making another video to add to the confusion. And I totally understand. But here's the thing. What if longevity isn't a big checklist of things we need to do in order to live longer? What if it's about something that's much more complex than that? Over the past several months, my life has been really different and odd in a lot of ways. It's changed drastically since last year. And the big thing is I've had a lot of time on my hands. Time to step back, to observe, and to reflect on pretty much every aspect of my life. I've been trying new things, experimenting with new routines, new recipes, new workouts, seeing what truly helps me feel better. It's been a lot of trial and error, and as I've gone through this, I've started to think about longevity in a new way. Most people see it as living a really long time, right? And sure, that's part of it, no question. But for me, longevity isn't about trying to live forever. It's about feeling the most alive right now in the present moment. So how do I feel alive when I'm not out traveling or on some crazy adventure? When it's cold, when it's cloudy, when I'm in the middle of the everyday grind with nothing really extraordinary happening. It's not easy, but I've found that it comes down to the basics. Good sleep, real food, and movement that I enjoy. But beyond the basics, I started thinking more about what I learned while traveling last year. While I was on the road, I learned that presence is really important, that getting out in nature and in beautiful areas is amazing for mental clarity, and having space physically and mentally is really essential as well. And I realized that I don't necessarily need a flight somewhere to feel those things. You can find that same space in everyday life no matter where you are. It can be in the stillness of your home, in the simplicity of a morning walk, in a quiet moment to breathe without any distractions. And that's something that I've implemented in my life no matter where I am. It's not always about needing something external to change your state of mind. Peace is already available to us. We just need to remember how to find it. But sometimes getting out there into wide open spaces, meeting people, being challenged by the unfamiliar, that's my definition of feeling the most alive. Maybe longevity isn't just about adding more days to our lives. Maybe it's about making those days count. Maybe it's about feeling deeply connected to everything that's around us. Maybe it's about learning how to move through the world in a way that aligns with our natural rhythm rather than against it. I'm starting to see all of this as one big equation. Health isn't just what we put in our bodies. it's also what we give our attention to. How we manage our stress, how we move, how we rest, how we connect with nature, with ourselves, and with others. So here's the truth. Longevity isn't really about living longer. It's about living a way more fulfilling life. And I'm learning that this deeper form of living, this embracing of simplicity, clarity, and stillness is exactly what we need to truly feel alive. It's an entirely new way of rethinking the word longevity.